This is Lee with 82 Game and 12 here on YouTube channel Sun Sliver 75. Back with another video over Glory and Empire First Victories, Wellington versus Napoleon. And the scenario is actually out of the Assault on the Western Ridge module. Okay, it's scenario 2. Of the Vimeiro battle. Okay, so it's entitled Your Plan. And so it's here where the French player can decide how they want to attack. And it uses the Western Ridge map. So I think on one of the prior videos I had scenario 4, and I started looking in the companion book, and scenario 4 is well, it is there. Okay, so it's there too. So, and that's on let's see, page 65 of the companion book. So for some reason I was thinking it was let's see, I don't know what was going on, but okay, so we have moved to the 1140 turn, and so we need to roll the dice to see who's going to have the initiative and all of that good stuff. So let's do that, and we can get started here. So, all right, so the British rolled a 9, the French rolled a 3. Okay. And if I recall, if you either side rolls a 0, I believe, then you have the random event. So I think that's correct on the random events. So I was looking for that. And I don't know, I guess I just didn't come across it. So anyways, that's my understanding. So we have no random event, okay, but we have to include the command initiative modifier. Huneau has a 2, and Wellesley has a 3. So this goes up to a 12, which is going to give the British 3 orders. Okay. And, you know, they need 3 orders because they're going to be looking to do some counterattacking here. And then, of course, you find that information over here on this chart. Here is the CIM, and then here is the British orders. And the French, they rolled a 3 plus 2 is 5. So they only get 1, okay? But the French have the ability to roll 4 orders. But presently, they only have 1. And the other thing is the British will get to decide who's actually going to go first. So I'll put this right there and there so I know. All right, so next. So the player who won the initiative chooses which player goes first. And the British want to go first this time. They want to try to exploit where the French have attacked. Okay, they're looking to exploit maybe some of these units that might have be in a position to get attacked in their flank and so forth, and possibly even over here where we have this blue block. So, so the British are going to go first. We have command attachment. And so with the command attachment, this is where players can attach different assets. Okay. And so the British, they don't have any assets that they want to actually attach anywhere. But the French are actually, okay, they've attached these volunteer, basically like a squadron of light cavalry over here to Salam or Slam. And then they also, Huno wants to attach some of this artillery. Let's see which ones he's got here. 15, that's 16. Let's see where they're at. That's not. Okay, this one here is he wants to attach to Salam also. Okay, so right now they're actually ammo low, looking to resupply. So, and where the other one is, I'm not for sure where that other artillery unit is. It's here somewhere, but there we go. All right, so next we go to the order phase. So the player who lost initiative places the order first. Now they have one order, the French. So okay, so let's see, we got Lesson. He's got a range of 4. Okay, so that would be out. He'd be out of range. So we're going to place this attack order here on Charlot. Okay, he's out of range of Lesson, so we want to place it there so that he can, his units can attack. Okay, next we have the British. They're going to place their orders. Okay, and so let's see here. We're going to want to place. We want to do something here. So bows there. We've got Fein here. What's under here? Okay, that's actually bows. What's his range? 3, 1, 3. Okay, so we're going to give an attack order here to bows. All right, and we want to give, I think, what do we got here? I think we're going to give an attack order here with Anstruther. Anstruther's right there. So we're going to put an attack order here. And then the other attack order needs to go with Hill there. The other attack order is going to be here with Ferguson. Ferguson. Yeah, Ferguson. Okay. So there's the other attack order. Over there with Ferguson. Right here. All right, so they placed theirs. Now we go to the order initiative phase. Now, let's see. I think actually we might. Let's see. I think, is it Anstruther? No. One of these leaders, I've got to figure out who it is. There's Wellesley. Has the ability to actually, I don't think it's Fane. No. Who is it? Is it right here? Yeah. Ackland actually has the ability to get an order. So he has to roll less than a 2, but Wellesley, well, let's see, Wellesley doesn't have anything to give him. So he's actually going to have to just roll on his own. But if he can roll a 1 or 0, he can get an order. Rolled a 3, so okay, he failed. All right, so now we go with the French. Okay, so we're going to start over here, and I can actually add who knows rating. Let's see what it's specifically called. It's the leader initiative modifier. Okay. All right. So if we're looking at the zone, he's got to get a 1 or a 0. And I don't think it's that important that I want to give orders or add who knows LIM. So we're just going to roll, see if we get a 0 or a 1. We got a 5. So he's not going to get any orders. Okay. So next we have Kellerman. He has a 3. If we were to add now, he would have a 50% chance because it's going to raise it to a 5. And remember, 0 is not 10, but a 0. So, but at the present time, it's not that important for Kellerman. He's not in a position really to attack. He's going to be actually moving up. But let's go ahead and roll, see what he gets. 6, so he failed. All right, so now we move on over. And we've got who know. I don't need to give him an order. So we've got Messler here. Delaborde. Okay, we want to add who knows rating there. So that means we're going to have a +2 here. So he'll have a +2, which means we need a 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. I rolled a 5. Skipped out. All right, so he failed. He's not going to have an order. Okay. All right, so then if we move over here to the cavalry units, okay. Psalm, I guess Psalm maybe. Psalm, okay, has a 1. If we add who know again, okay, so now we got to get less than a 3. So I rolled a 0. Okay, so we get an order there. And I think we're going to go with attack order here. Okay. And let's see here. He's within range. 1, 2, 3, 4. So is this leader over here. So, okay. And so that's all of them. So it looks like the French only have 2 orders. They're both attack orders. So now we go to the first player turn, which is the British. And that's going to be the rally phase. So the British will be looking to rally some of their units. So let's see what we've got here. I won't have to check that yet. Okay, let's focus right here. We've got this unit here that's disordered. Okay, with bows, maybe. Okay, 33 minus 5, but plus 2 is a minus 3. Okay, I rolled a 92, so they will no longer be disordered. Then this, right, I had an Amber Alert there that interrupted my video. Okay, so that unit is no longer disordered. Now we check this unit here. So I guess that's the 1st Battalion of the 32nd. Minus 5. I rolled a 16, so they're still going to be... Oh, they can. I'm sorry. I'm not able to check for them because they're in an enemy zone of control. So I shouldn't even roll there for that one. So let's move on over here. Okay. And the same thing here with this unit. I can't roll for that one, but this unit that's back here and this one I can. So we got minus 10. They got a 36. 38 minus 10 is 28, so they stay as they are. Now this disrupted unit, this SED, is a 31. I rolled an 8, so they stay. Now this unit that's with Wellesley, right here, that'll be a plus 6, minus 10, it's going to be a minus 4. 84, they're going to go to disorder, so they improved. Okay. And then we go to this this disordered unit here, this SED. 46, so he's going to no longer be disordered, which means I can remove this and put this here. Okay, we go to this artillery unit, which is out of ammo. rolled a 68, so that's going to be removed. Okay. This unit is in a zone of control, so I cannot change them. Back here, this unit, I rolled a 98, so they're no longer disordered. Okay. This unit and this unit are both in a zone of control. Let's get this one that's back here first. 37. We rolled a 17, so they stay disordered. Okay. All right, so this unit back here, Ferguson, okay, minus 10, plus 3 is going to be a minus 7. This is a die roll. 38, so they're going to stay, they will stay shaken. And then we can go to this one here. This one and this one cannot check. They're both in the zone of control. I rolled an 8, so they don't improve. Okay. Then we take a look at this one here. We got a minus 5. 63. They're no longer. Okay, and then we have this unit back here. Now, if they fail, they will be eliminated. We got minus 20. But Bathurst is going to add 4. So now we're at minus 16. Okay. All right, I rolled a 30. So they're both gone. Bathurst stays there. Both of these units are going to be gone. This Green Jackets there, rifle units, and then the Portuguese. So I'll have to figure out where these. Oops, I'm gonna hit that. Yeah, that was light infantry for Ackland there. Okay, so now we would go to cavalry recovery, but the British have already lost all of their cavalry. So, okay, then we artillery resupply. And they don't have any artillery that are unlimbered on a road or trail. So they're not able to roll for artillery resupply. The French will, but the British don't have that that luxury. So, all right. So next, we go to the fire segment. All right. So now the British are going to be letting loose with their firepower here. All right. So this unit here would be a target of, well, no, those guys, they're turned the wrong way. Those guys are like that. Now they can fire, these guys can fire here, and they will. So we've got a strength of 1. So we got a -1 due to the skirmishers. The target's in columns, so it's going to be a +1. It's going to be a 1. 71 is going to put us at the morale check. So this unit here has to do a morale check. -10, the yellow disc there represents shaken. So I rolled an 88, becomes a 78, so they passed. No effect. This SED unit is going to fire here. So they've got a strength of 2. Okay. These guys are in column. So now we're at 3. $18 is not going to do anything. Okay, so now we go here. Got a strength of 4, -1. It's going to be a strength of 3, +1 because the target's in column. 14, still no effect there. Now this artillery unit could turn, but not twice. It's here. I think it's like that. So we could turn to there. That still wouldn't put it in the target range. So it'll just stay here like this, and it's going to fire. Let's back up here a little bit. Fire. Okay. These guys are broken though. I think he'll turn like that, and he'll fire right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They're both on the same level, elevation level. So that's line of sight's clear. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's a French 4-pounder. That's effective range. So oh no, that's British. Yeah, still effective range. So that's a strength of 2. Firing into target is but he does have SEDs. That's -2. So it's actually going to be just a +1 due to the column being in the column. 61, that's actually going to be a morale check. So we rolled a 15, which means they're going to be broken. Yeah, broken. And get rid of the SED. And now they go back 1, 2, 3. Like so. And they're broken. Okay. So that was effective. All right, so now let's move along here at these other units. where we have some targets. All right, so this unit here can fire right here. That's 2. They have a skirmisher. They're in column though, so it's going to be 1, strength of 1. 29 is not effective. This unit here can fire here. It's actually going to be at 0, but a +1 due to the firing right here at this target. To the column, due to the fact it's in column. Okay, the 67, that's going to be a morale check. Rolled a 77, they passed. This unit is going to fire. Strength of 3, -1 is 2, and he's +1, so back to 3. $88. Morale check -10. Okay, I rolled. Okay, -15. I rolled a 53. 10 is 43. 5 more is 38. Right? 50. No. 43. Oh yeah, -5, yeah. All right, so he's going to be shaken. Which is going to force him back. So he goes back to there. Okay. This unit here has a skirmisher, and they're going to fire here at this unit. So they've got a strength of 1. They got a skirmisher. Now we're at 0, but they're in column, so that's going to be a 1, strength of 1. 73, morale check. I rolled an 88 on the morale, so they passed. This one's going to fire here. Strength of 3. He's got a skirmisher, but he's in column, so it's still going to go back to 3. 60. Morale check. I rolled a 21, so that means he's going to go to disrupted. Disorganized. Okay. North. Who's this? Who's this at? I don't know. Okay. This unit is going to fire here. Oh, wait a minute. Before I do that, let me go back to this artillery unit here. Going to fire at this unit here. It's artillery unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a strength of 2. It's going to be -1. Okay. So it's fired on the 1 column. 88. So it'll be a morale check. I rolled a 20. So that's going to be a disruption. disorganized. All right, so now we can move on over. Back down here. Okay. All right, so this guy's going to be getting shot at several times. So we'll start with this skirmisher here. He has a. Does he have a skirmisher with him? Yeah. All right, so this is going to be a plus strength of 1 because he's in column. 57, no effect. Okay. Here, he's not facing the right way. He's not facing the right way. So I guess that's it. Yeah. All right. So now we go to the non-phasing player's artillery fire. So I'm going to start off right here where Solanek's at. It's actually going to turn. Fire right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a strength of 4. Strength of 4. Rolled a 1. So no effect. Plus, he's got to get a low ammo marker. And then I have to make, let's see, I would have to check on Slom to see okay, he's just a division. He's not a corps. So never mind. Okay. Okay, so he has a low ammo. Okay. And then we have this artillery here, strength of 2. But he's got a disorganized marker. So he's going to have only a strength of 1. He's going to turn and fire right here. 1, 2, 3. That's effective. Okay. $94. Morale check -10. And he just failed. I rolled a 9 for the morale. So he's going to go to shaken. Okay. And that might be all. I think most of the other artillery pieces are, well, I got a piece right here. But why are they sitting there? I think they got pushed over. They should be sitting here. Who's out of command here? Well, none of those guys are. All right. All right, so this unit here. This guy's actually in his way. You have to just fire straight into this guy. And he's in that scrub, that's -1. And he's an SED unit. This -2. It's actually going to be firing at the 0 on the 0 chart. 46 is not going to be anything. Okay. All right, so that's all of that. So now we can go to the movement segment. We do attack order phase. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. Attack order phase has to do with corps leaders. We don't have any corps leaders. That's for larger battles. So then we go to the command status phase, where we're just checking to see who's in command, who's not, for the British. So over here, he belongs to 5th Brigade. It's Crawford right here. So he's actually in command now. So, but those two guys back here are not in command. And let's see, Hill's guys are in command. I think that's about it. Okay. Now we do the movement phase. So we do the attacking, or the units that have orders first. Okay. So I'm going to start over here with these guys. So this guy here is going to turn like so. And he's going to move to here. As he's doing that, he's going to get fired on. We'll start with that one. This guy, he's actually engaged here. Okay, so as he moves, he's firing. Now he is shaken. So he actually should have an SED. Look at that, he's rifled. Why do I have a regular? Flip him over. Okay. So he's gonna have 3 here, but he's shaken, so he's got 2. He's got -1, so now we're at 1. We rolled a 69. Okay, that's going to be a morale check. We rolled a 30, so he's going to be disordered as he moves in there. And then this guy is going to do the same thing, except he's turning and he's moving to here. So again, that's just going to be end up being a 1. 7. Okay, no effect there. So he goes to there to attack. This SED unit moves here with bows. Okay. Then I better, well, I'll remember. Okay. So here we've got this attack order for Anstruther. 7. They got to be either 7s. So the thing is, a bunch of them are shaken. This one's not, though. But we don't want to get out there. We're not going to move there. In fact, I don't think I want to move anybody. If I do, they get fired on. Okay. Turn him like that. And that's Vane there. All right, then the other attack order I had is over here. with Ferguson. These guys are all shaking though. That's not his. So this 8 here, he would be out of command. This one here. So really, I don't have anybody to attack with Ferguson either. But I do want to turn. Let's see. This guy's going to turn to face this guy, which is going to open up this skirmisher to fire at him. Although it's at 0, we're actually firing into his flank. So it'd be 2, but then -1 if you have a 1. Okay, 67 morale check. Rolled a 76 morale, so they passed. So they were able to turn. You got a 3, 1, 2. He can get to this guy here. He's going to move over to here. Okay. All right, let's get to moving the guys that didn't have orders. So we're going to start with heal. All right, so up that slope, 1, 2. Three, and then he changes to a square, and he's got to roll for a morale check because he's changing the formation. Okay, so, and he moved more than 4, used more than 4 movement points, so that's -5. 88 he passed, okay. So, he goes to square. Um, He goes 1, and then 2, 3, 4. This one here, okay, he was already in the river. So that's 1, so he goes 1, 2, and then he goes 3, 4. Oh, I gotta check that there. What is that? I think that might be some kind of military crest. Okay, didn't cost anything. Okay. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Bathurst is gonna move. Let's see. Okay, cost 2, but so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It goes there. This unit here. Is it a minor string? Oh, this is string. That's 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's got a roll. He's got -5. 72 he passed, so he's okay. Oh, well, I did have an artillery unit there on the road. Rolled a 4, so they don't get there. This unit here. SCD. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Goes to there. Okay. But he still has to roll across that string. So he still has to roll. Rolled a 20, so he's disordered. Okay. Okay. So he's gonna limp. So we're gonna limber. So that cost 2, right? Yeah, 2. Uh, he's going back here. So he'll be able to roll. And then he's going to put out a skirmisher. Wellesley. Put him right there for a minute. Get rid of that for now. I don't need it in there. All right. Let's see here. Got Thanes, guys. This artillery unit here. Oh, it's going down. That's 1, 2. Oh, just 1. Yeah, but okay. Cost +1, so +1 and then 1, so that's 2. And then we go 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. And he's going to go there. These guys already did some with them. That's +4, but an SED is +3, so that would be okay. So he's going to go 1 +3 that's 4, 5, and then 6 right there. He's got a roll. 42 passed. All right, so 1, 4 + 1 is 5, 6. It goes to right there. Okay, he's in column. Who is this 5? Oh yeah, okay. This artillery unit is on that road. 3.5. So he can go half, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. 3.5, 4. Oops. And go right there. So 5. And so we go 1, 2. Well, the turn go 1, 2, 3. And that's as far as he can go. 1, 2, 3. Right there. And of course, Nightingale is going to move up here. That guy. All right. Okay, then we have Crawford. So we got 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, these here. 1, well, 1, 2, 3. Half, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. All right, that takes care of that. I think I've got everybody moved. I don't have any reverse. I don't have any reserve moved by the French. We don't have any charges. So we'll just go to the assault phase. All right, so first assault. That unit against this unit. Pull back a little bit. So, rid of the skirmishers. All right. We don't have empty hex. We don't have retreat before combat. We don't have advance in empty hex. So we do attacker, check morale. So all right. So he got a morale of 34. I rolled a 23, so okay, he's going to be disordered. Okay. And the defender is already shaken, so he's going to be -10. Um, he does have skirmishers. So that's going to be plus 10. So now we're at 0 modifier. Okay. I rolled a 68, so he passed. So he passed his. Okay. So we remove the skirmishers. And now we do the defensive fire first. For defensive fire is 1. Being shaken, that's going to be 0. But well-directed fire is plus 2. So rolled a 5. So no effect. Okay. So now we have attack offensive fire. They have a strength of 5, -1 for being disordered. They're firing against a unit in column, so that's +1. So now we're back to 5. Strength of 5. Oh, strength of 5, we rolled an 8. That's no effect. Okay. So we just stay where we're at. And since both are already at least disordered, we don't have to add a disordered anybody. All right, and so now we have these 2 units. Attacking this unit. Alright, so defender has to check morale. Rolled an 87, so they passed. The attacker. The defender, I rolled a 86, so they passed. So he can only fire at one or the other, but we have to get rid of the skirmishers. Okay, so he's actually going to fire at, I guess this one here. It's right ahead. So he gets, he has a strength of 1, but he's disordered, so that's 0. But he has well-directed fire, so that's +2. Rolled a 19. No effect. Alright, so now they get to fire. And it's each assaulting stack makes an offensive fire attack. Okay. So we're going to start with this one here. Has a strength of 4, -1 for being disordered. So they're at 3. They're firing well directed. So that's 5. He's in column. So now we're at 6. 43. Okay, morale -10. And for the morale, I rolled a, well, you got -10 plus the disordered marker, -15. I rolled a 90, so they passed. And then, so now we fire with the other unit. And we've got a strength of 5. They're disordered, so that's -1. They're at 4. Well-directed fire, +2 is 6. +1 for the target being in column. And then I don't know, something happened to my dice. Oh, there it is. All right, I rolled a 65. Let's say it's 7. Yeah. 65, or yeah, 65. It's going to be morale check minus 10. They're already disordered, so it's minus 15. I rolled a 60. That's 45. So they passed. 45 is more than 42. Okay. So nobody's going anywhere. Okay, so over here, we had an attack order, so we can attack here. But can't attack with that one because he's not part of Ferguson. Ferguson had the attack order, so I don't think we want to attack with these. And Ackland wasn't able to get his own order, so we don't want to attack with these shaken units. This shaken unit here. So I think we're going to have to stop right there with our attacks. So we weren't successful in any kind of, well, let's see, I think we, oh, yeah, we were. We broke a unit back over here. This unit here, through this attack. No, we didn't. That, he broke for something else. Our attack was here. So, okay, so Wellesley's able to strengthen his line. He's now got heel over to his left flank. And he's got Bowes is short up the right, but he's also got Nightingale behind. And then Crawford is coming up the road. And he'll be able to be sent kind of base around the town there and be able to move to wherever there might be a gap that might get created. And Huneau, as historically, he attacked piecemeal instead of, focusing on one point. And he had a lot of success over there on the right, the French right. Was able to destroy the British cavalry, but then he didn't exploit that. Which, when I say he didn't, it's me. I didn't exploit it. And he's going to have to let his cavalry recover. And also his artillery back here has also got to rearm. They've got to regain some ammunition. And that's not so easy. You got to roll an 8 or a 9 to get resupplied. So really, he's kind of you got to have some artillery over here where the cavalry's at, so that when your enemy goes to square, you can roll your artillery up and blast away at them. I'm not actually seeing a modifier for square. Should be. I guess you consider them like column. I would think you would have a much, well, if you can hit any part of the column, it's going to go through one side and then keep going. End up on through the other side. I think they left that out. So I don't see a target stack here. You're looking at the target stack right here. There's no mention of square. Maybe I need to take a look at that in the rules, and I'll have to do that. So we're going to stop right here. Maybe I'll add the next segment, which is the French phase, to this video, or I might just do this video and then the next video will be the French phase. We have a lot of gameplay left, turn-wise. This scenario goes until, let's just see. Let's see, 4 o'clock. So, you know, if we're looking at the game turn track, over here, you can see that it's right here. We're right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more turns. So there's a lot left that can happen in that time period. And the French really haven't lost, well, they've lost a leader. Well, he was a aide-de-camp. So that's it. Now, the British have lost most of their, well, of all of their cavalry, but most of their Portuguese brigade. So there's only one battalion left, 24th line with Trent. But it doesn't look like the French really have an advantage. Wellesley's been able to throw up a defense there using the hills close to La Sierra. elevation around that. Okay, so we're going to stop right there and pick up with the next video with the French phase, because that's the end of the British phase.